What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Smitty here, and as you guys see on screen, I know some guys already been talking about it, but just wanted to take a few minutes, talk about these mechanics here, the target passing. You know, some of you guys saw my video from EA Play, because I was able to attend and back in June, and I spoke to you guys about this passing mechanic and how it, you know, what it basically brings to the table. The cool thing about this is, like I said, it reminds me of like playmaker control back in Madden 2007, or back on the PS2 days, in the sense of you can pick your primary receiver, but it also is it reminds me of backbreaker because of how that passing system works. You can select who you want your primary receiver to be, and then once you snap the ball, set the cursor where you want it to be set to, and you can launch it there, whether at any point in time on the route. So the coolest thing about this feature, though, is that any time on the route I want to get that ball out, I can get it out. If I set the cursor there, they're going to throw it. That's the thing about it, guys. The key thing about this is the timing. You know, it's a skill-based mechanic. So whatever it is the defense is doing, whatever it is that's going on offensively, like if you have that matchup and you want to get that pass out quick, get it out quick. Set the marker to where you want it to be thrown, get it out there. But this is the one thing, though. Now, unless they changed it from EA Play to now, the one thing about this is that you will not be able to move your quarterback while you utilize this control. So it's not like you can be scrambling and then I'm going to adjust the marker and move it toward the sideline and then be able to throw it. So that's what they're not allowing it to work that way. Because I don't think, outside of throwing power, I'm not 100% for certain, but I don't think that it's like I said, it's a skill mechanic. It doesn't factor in every single passing attribute in terms of how these quarterbacks are going to be able, you know, like in terms of you being the user and utilizing that pass mechanic and being able to place passes. So it does matter, though, based on your personnel. What is the defense doing against you? Like, all those things come into play, because like I said, you're not going to be able to just throw it whenever, wherever you want to and just be ripping and running, zigging and zagging all over the field and then throwing darts. Like, no, it doesn't work that way. So it's like, if you choose to scramble, or if you do a bootleg, you know, on a pass, if you do a bootleg, you swing to the outside, then you bring up the control, guess what? You're going to have to stand there, you're going to have to stand still, and then put the cursor where you want and get it out. So there is a lot of speed. You know, you got to be real quick with it, though, guys. You got to be quick, because, like, I threw several picks trying to use the control, and it's cool because, like, the penalties that I received, whether I got sacked, whether I got hurried up in terms of throwing the ball, or I just had issues with placement. You know what I mean? The CPU made me pay accordingly, but it's very rewarding when you do execute. And like I said, that EA Play was my first time being able to really work with the mechanic. So with the AI the way it is, because the man defense is better, the zone defense is better, and then just the defensive pressure that was generated, that all made it a lot harder for me to execute with getting a lot of those passes off. So, like I said, you know, guys, didn't want to be before you guys long. As far as the article and the details and everything, you guys see it all right here. I just wanted to add an additional perspective for those that may not know. But, you know, it is an impressive mechanic. I definitely will be labbing with it a lot, so that way I could get better at using the mechanic based on the circumstance and the situation. And see, this is the last point I'll make about it before I close out. You see that with the mechanic, you have all the different options here in terms of how you have your traditional system, and then you have the new mechanic and how it works with the passing. So while the control did change up a little bit, like how they basically said that if you don't use the traditional target passing, like which is right here, the neutral target passing. So if you release LT or L2, then it becomes neutral. This allows you to press the button of the desired receiver and throw it to him without, you know, instead of having to switch the target and then throw. So, because that's the one thing about it. Let's say you have a primary receiver and you want to get that pass out of there real quick. What if that route is completely covered? Now you're stuck. You see what I'm saying? And now either switch to a different receiver or just release the trigger. You see that receiver that's open, use the traditional leading and get the pass out there. So everything is broken down here. Like, it definitely presents that nice chess match challenge in that aspect. To me, at least, it made it a lot more of a challenge when it came to getting them passes out of there, because I didn't have, you're not going to have all day to throw passes. So especially when you got to stand flat-footed to get that pass out, hey, you got to make sure that the situation is right for you to take the time, pick the receiver, lead that target to where you want it to be led to, set the target accordingly, and then get the ball out. So, but I went on long enough with this video, guys. Get active in the comment section what you guys think about this, and I will be back with more videos, y'all. Until next time, you guys be safe, take care, God bless. Peace.